Hi and welcome to Gamers Web Unboxed. Quite excited today because we're going to be unboxing Fallout Wasteland Warfare from Modiphius Entertainment. Unless you've been living under a rock for the past, a year and a half, you'll no doubt know that Modiphius Entertainment have the rights to do Fallout as a miniature game. And this game has generated a lot of interest and a lot of speculation, and it's finally here. I got my copy yesterday, and I've opened the box, checked that everything's in there before I've actually done this video, because I don't want to shortchange anyone. So everything's fine, so I'm going to go ahead and just jump straight in. Okay, so we'll do the front of the box first. As you can see, there is some awesome artwork. You've got Super Mutant with a hammer, Aviator Super Mutant, Dogmeat, Super Mutant Hound, Brotherhood of Steel with Power Armor, T-54 Power Armor, and also there is the female Soul Survivor. In the background we can see the Red Rocket, and it looks quite post-apocalyptic, which is what it's meant to be. Sides of the box: Fallout Wasteland Warfare, 12 pre-assembled plastic miniatures and rules for wargaming in the Wasteland. And it's the same on the other side with the Nuka-Cola, and then again, and then finally again. Right, okay, and we'll look at the back. Okay, so as you can see, the game is designed by, it's a two-player starter set, and this contains everything you need for two players to begin playing Fallout Wasteland Warfare right from the off. You don't need to assemble anything because these miniatures are all pre-assembled. The game comes in two versions. One version is PVC plastic, and the other version is resin. The resin miniatures all need to be assembled. And to be absolutely honest, I've got some of the resin miniatures, which you'll see in pictures of in a moment. They are identical to the PVC ones. There is no real difference that's discernible, unless you get down to using a micrometer to actually check the sizes and things. And the very, very well detailed and well sculpted. Okay, so again, we've got the two characters from the front cover and the pictures of the character models, your three books, your range rulers, your dice, your cards, and your mat. And then down at the bottom, we've got some pictures of the actual miniatures there. So please forgive me, it's a T60 Power Armor, not T54. And the dice. Okay, so that's enough messing about. Let's open it up because that's what people want to see. Right, so I'm going to jump straight in, take the lid off the box, and the first thing we are greeted with in the box, just turn that around slightly, is Fallout Wasteland Warfare getting acclimated. Initial knowledge for Wasteland Survival by James Sheenan. Now, if any of you know the guys from Modiphius, this cover bears a very striking resemblance to Chris's wife, Rita. And because Rita's a very, very lovely lady. And I've seen pictures of Rita dressed in cosplay from various conventions where she's been dressed as a Soul Survivor. And it looks great. Anyway, that aside. Okay, so this is basically a quick how-to. Shows you how to actually start off your game, what to do, how to move, how to shoot, how to fire, how to measure ranges, using things like specials, which the game actually does recreate everything from Fallout. So you've got special, you've got perks, you've got traits. This is just basically 3 or 4 very, very short scenarios and introduction to the cards and how the game plays. Okay, and then one of the really good things, there's tutorial 4, but solving the that problem. Okay, so one of the very good things is you have got little icons like this in the side out bars which tell you, right, read this part first, read this part next. Okay, so next we have not 1 but 2 sheets of card counters. They're all die cut. I'm only going to show you the one because they're both identical, but there you go, there's 2 of them. Right, so the card counters are, you have got all your range movements, rulers, you've got your damage tokens, hidden tokens, sneak, all sorts of different tokens. All of them have different meanings in the game. You've got search tokens, radiation tokens. These are double-sided, so when you turn the card over, oh, and there we go. We turn the card over, you see that they've actually got different symbols on the back of them. So you've got things like on fire, radiation, electricity, freeze, and armor as well. Okay, that's slightly different from the ones I got as my playtest stuff. Okay, the next thing up, we have our map. Now this is a play map that comes in two halves, and when it's set out, it's quite big. I'm not going to open both of them, but they are both different. Okay. And this is made out of good quality paper. The kind of stuff that you find in Mantic games as the combat sheets. Right, there we go. It's got some great details on it. Now, if you are really wanting to shell out on the game, which is, let's just face it, why wouldn't you? You can actually get a rubberized version of this mat, which is very durable. Again, it's a bit like the Mantic ones for Walking Dead and Mars Attacks. It's very, very durable, and it's both of these mats put together, combined, and comes with the Red Rocket station. Okay, next up, there's a big bunch of Ziploc bags for putting your tokens in. Ideal, great thing. Companies like Games Workshop are now starting doing this more and more, and it's a very, very great idea. Okay, so we've got another two books. We have the rules of play, and we have the campaign handbook. Now, again, they've all got great artwork throughout them. Campaign handbook, I'll look at that one first. So, Into the Wastelands, and as mentioned, there's the Red Rocket. And again, on the side out, you know, Rookie, Wargaming Rookie, read this first. Fantastic. This game is very easy to pick up once you get head around the dice, and we'll be doing some tutorials as well as some playthroughs and stuff very, very shortly here on Gamers Web. Now, as you can see, amazingly sculpted and painted miniatures from the guys at Modiphius. This also contains an AI built into the game itself, which allows you to play it solo. So you can actually copy the game and play as if you're playing with a computer. Next up, we have the rules. Now, sorry for this, for some reason my camera won't zoom out. Okay, so the rules are full colour again, and give you a full background into everything you need to play the game. Advanced units, advanced modes, advanced models, using heroes in the game, power armor, robots, different factions, items, perks, scavenging, searching the wasteland sea. Yep, and examples, things like that's close combat. Okay, so we're going to have a proper look at the rules when I do the actual review. Next up, we have our cards. Now, I didn't actually open these because I thought I'd just do it on camera, which is a bit stupid. I should have opened them first. Okay, so your cards come in different styles. You've got these cards here, which are AI response cards. As you can see, it says AI responses. And the cards will dictate what happens during the AI game. And we'll get to that when we actually do the full review. Faction cards, Super Mutants and Survivors. And then we have the hero cards as well. So you've got the Soul Survivor Day 1, Soul Survivor, Settler, Enslaved Tech, Dogmeat, everybody's favourite, Mutant Hounds, Super Mutant, Brute, Aviator Super Mutant, Deathclaw, Aspirant Goddard, who is one of the characters in the game, and then these are the AI cards for the characters, including the Alien Zatan, and there's the Alien Zatan there. Now, if you were lucky enough to pre-order the game before the cut-off, you'd have got a Zatan for free. Now, unfortunately, I missed out by about 24 hours because of the way I get paid, and I didn't get them. But no problem, I will get a copy from somewhere. So if you're listening to this, Chris, you know I'm good for it. Right, next up we have, if I can get my hand in, a big bunch of cards, quite a thick bunch of cards there. Now, I'm not going to open this, but these are basically, oh, go on. Whilst it's you guys, I'm going to open it. Okay, so these are all the cards you need to play with your models. You got all weapons: hunting rifle, 10mm pistol, pipe pistol, hound bite for your dogs, death claw swipe, and then we also have things like damaged hazmat suits, drugs like Psycho, Menthats, and Jet, different attacks. They all go with as boosts for your abilities, encounters. And lots of other different things, events and exploration cards, because you can search crates and what have you, and there's also scenario cards and other things in there. Right, so just put those there for one moment out of the way. Next up we have the dice. Okay, the dice are unique to the game. They are one 20-sided dice, which is the white dice, that's your skill die, and the rest are all coloured variants of D12, though they don't actually have numbers 1 to 12 on them. Some of them have icons like the Nuka-Cola or Nuka-Cola bottles or a nuclear explosion, stars, hits, broken armour. These are used for combat and skill checks throughout the game. You will always roll the white dice and then corresponding to your character and any other benefits or things like that within the game or modifiers, you roll different numbers of dice. So if, for example, your range on your sniper rifle is green, your range is green, you will use the green card, green range ruler, and roll the amount of dice that it tells you on that to actually hit. So we'll explain more when we actually get to playing the game. Okay, so next thing up, just take these out so we can get in. We have something that everybody should actually do. We have a tray with all your miniatures in. This is a brilliant idea because it means your figures aren't going to get bashed about and they're not going to get broken. What we're going to do is I'm just going to show you this tray very quickly, and then I'm going to set up my light box and show you the miniatures in more depth that you can have a proper look at them. So we've got, starting at the top, we've got dog meat, female wastelander, male wastelander, wrong way around, female wastelander, male wastelander, enslaved tech, Nora or Day One Survivor, Aspirant Goddard, Super Mutant with heavy rifle, heavy machine gun, 2 Super Mutant Hounds, Super Mutant with Sledgehammer, and the Aviator Super Mutant, and then down at the bottom, you can't really see him very well from that angle, is the huge Deathclaw. Now, if you just bear with me a few moments, I'm just going to set up the light box so you can look at the miniatures better. Okay, welcome back. Right, first up, we'll start right with the main character. This is you. This is the Sole Survivor. As you can see, this is the female Sole Survivor. There is a male Sole Survivor available as well, but not in the starter box. In fact, there's a lot of miniatures available from Modiphius, all excellently detailed. So as you can see, she's armed with a pistol, and on her back, she's got a sniper rifle. Sorry, please forgive me, it's an assault rifle. Right. Detail's fantastic. There's a little tiny bit of warp in there. That's very, very easy to actually sort out with some hot water. If you've never done it before, we'll leave a little tutorial as well on how to actually fix PVC miniatures. It's quite simple. All you need to do is just basically soak it in hot water for a few seconds. The plastic becomes malleable. You take it out, hold it in position, put it in cold water, and it just basically sets it again, because PVC plastic is like a memory plastic. As you can see, the base is fully sculpted as well, which means that if you don't know much about miniature gaming or you're not very competent at doing bases, you can just paint the base and your figure's well ready to play straight out of the box. Okay, so if I just put my hand behind her so you can just see. Okay, so that's Nora, or the Soul Survivor. She's moulded in grey plastic, and the bad guys are moulded in green plastic. So you can play with them straight out of the box, you don't even need to paint them. Okay, so there is one of the... Oops, sorry. Right, there we go. If I can keep him in focus. One of the Wasteland Warriors. He's a settler. Okay. Fantastic. Next up, there's another one. The attention to detail on the face is fantastic. The expressions are amazing. Some of the other character models you can get are absolutely awesome. The detail on the Mama Murphy and the Preston Garvey from the Boston Survivors set is fantastic, and as soon as I get my hands on them, we will obviously be doing a video review of them as an unboxing. That's the Enslaved Tech. This guy, because he actually can use tech, you can put him with your Brotherhood mutants, because basically he's a slave. So put him with your mutants and they can do things like lockpicks and other stuff, which you can do in the game. Okay, there's the T60 power armor, and again, all of them have integrally sculpted bases, and look at the animation on that, it's fantastic, absolutely brilliant. There's no flash, no cleanup or anything on these. They are really well sculpted, and the moulding procedure has been brilliant. And finally, for the good guys, everybody's favourite, Dogmeat. Now, Dogmeat is available in a separate box set with the male Soul Survivor and Codsworth. And that Dogmeat has a bandana and goggles, which you can give him in the game. That's cool. Right, and as you can see, again, fantastic detail. You keep on expecting him to sit or roll over. Brilliant. Okay. Right, so on to the bad guys. First of all, we'll start with the leader. This is the Aviator Mutant. It's called the Aviator because he's wearing an aviator hat. He's got 2 shotguns, and the detail is fantastic on them. I probably can't see all the detail because of the colour and the light in the room, even though I'm using the light box. But fantastic detail, really good animation, and I'll show you some examples of him painted because I've got my resin one painted up. Then we've got Sledge. All these cards, all these characters come with cards that are actually in the box, so you can just literally play from opening the box up, putting your mat down. You can play straight off the bat. And James and Chris and all the guys at Modiphius have done a fantastic job. Look at the detail on that face. Absolutely, I'm going to hit you in the face with this sledge. And then the last of the Super Mutants in the box. Again, the Super Mutants are available as a faction. Look at that. All the details. And finally, for the Super Mutants, we have Super Mutant Hounds. He looks like he's going to come up and give you a big kiss. Good boy, roll over. And here comes the next one. And again, these are available separately. And finally, the one that people have been really wanting to get hold of is the Deathclaw. The Deathclaws in the game are pretty awesome and pretty hard to take out. This is a huge model, and I'll show you how big this model is when I compare it to another model in a moment, because it's quite a large figure. Okay, animation is fantastic, attention to detail is just amazing, and just to give you a size comparison, that's the Deathclaw, and he's going to say hello to his little friend, the Enslaved Tech there. Very, very big. Okay. Right, so that's a quick unboxing of Fallout Wasteland Warfare. An excellent game from Modiphius Entertainment. Available now. I'll just move that out of the way. Overall thoughts, I'm extremely impressed. I knew I was going to be impressed anyway, but I am extremely impressed with the layout, the content of the game, and I can't wait to share with you guys some of the stuff that we've got planned for Fallout Wasteland Warfare. As always, I've been Mark, Gamers Web, for gamers, by gamers. As I mentioned in the video, here are a few of the images painted up. I hope they're okay. Thanks for watching Gamers Web, by gamers, for gamers.